are a lot of trends. I think part of being excellent at what we do is staying anchored in shopper insights and understanding where pet owners are at. There's a lot of shiny objects. There's a lot of things that are happening that may not be truly beneficial to the mission of better health and wellness. So what we try to do is not only look at where the trends are in forms and formulations, but also gut check that, fact check that with consumer insights to make sure there's an intersection there between what is shiny and what is current, but what is also beneficial and essential to health and wellness of pet owners.
Trends are always kind of fun to watch to see what pet parents are looking for and what pets are demanding. So we try to explore that.
So we are seeing changing demographics in the category, and one thing I would point to is the growing proportion of Gen Zs and millennials who are owning pets, and they represent a big opportunity for future growth. And then within that, we're seeing a changing mix between dog and cats in terms of the overall population. So we're seeing an increase in cat ownership. So obviously providing variety of products and portfolio which address these changing needs.
Industry-wise, like cat households are growing, and in turn we're there to be a part of that solution.
Our company's very focused not just on dogs but on cats, and so one of the trends is making sure that we are actually developing products that are designed for cats. Many companies design products for dogs and then they can be used for cats, but one of our lines, our cat dual texture line, is doing incredibly well, and it's designed for cats.
The cat is here. We've been waiting for years for this. We've been working hard in R&D to get this right, and I'm seeing a lot more cat products, a lot more dental products, another thing that we're really good with. So new product types that we've been developing for years that are finally here, and you're seeing it here around the show.
Some of the key trends we're seeing is that actual ownership of cat is increasing pretty significantly. And as a cat owner myself, I wanted to make sure we were innovating solutions that were focused on delivering on what the cat pet parent is looking for. Some of those key trends are higher protein. Cats actually need 2 to 3 times the level of protein as a dog. In addition, we know cats need palatable products. They want something that feeds well, that tastes good for their cat, and often cats are a little bit more finicky than dogs in terms of texture and taste.
I'd set it down to 3 trends. The first one in dog is that we are seeing pet parents really doing 2 things. The first, how do I elevate that meal time? So putting things in there like freeze-dried nutrition, boosters, toppers. The other one would be how do I get better value but still great health benefits? And that's where for us, a brand like Complete Health, we're leaning into communication. You can feed a dog for less than $1 a day. The other one I'd say that's really key is cats. This is where we are seeing cat parents want to deliver real meat, crave-worthy, but again, at great value. So we've got new products called appetizing entrees, available in a 1.4 ounce, and then the much bigger ones for multi-cat households.
I'd say probably the biggest trend that we're really seeing is people looking at the bowl and how do they improve the bowl. Whether they're feeding dry food, wet food, whatever that may be, we're really responding to that with our new messaging, which is, by putting 20% of your bowl and dedicating that to raw, whether that's frozen or freeze-dried, you improve your pet's life.
Catit is embracing current trends because more people are looking for high-protein diets, and this double-infused kibble actually gives us that opportunity because freeze-dried is a unique format that's on the rise.
What our research has revealed to us is that pet parents really want 2 things. They want to be able to give their dogs more excitement at meal times, and all of our fresh and shelf-stable offerings do that. They're also looking for more ways to add nutrition to their dogs' diets.
I think what we're seeing a lot of right now is like functional products, functional chews, functional food, which really plays in well to a lot of the directions that we're going in. So like from Himalayan's point of view, like our yogurt sticks are really that functional story in terms of like delivering protein, delivering calcium, but also delivering probiotics, which really help with gut health. So like we're really leaning into that one a lot more. And the more I'm walking around, I'm seeing a whole lot of that in the show. So that's sort of validating.
And I think there's a big trend of feeding pets seafood based, specifically salmon based, because salmon inherently is a superfood, and we feel that we can do a better job because we really understand seafood better than no one else. We can really bring the best of salmon to pets.
We use only certified sustainable raw materials, being ASC and MSC. All our all our packaging material is approved according to how to recycle as being fully or widely curbside recyclable. And we produce everything human grades. So I think we pick up on some of the most important soft values that you see as trending within the brands.
I think that the two big things that we're seeing is innovations in packaging and ingredients. So we're seeing a lot more on the trade show floor of brands using flexible plastic packaging that's made from recycled content, that's compostable, or it's made from monomaterial. And monomaterial means that it can be recycled and be circular and go back into packaging again. So we're seeing a lot of growth in sustainable packaging, which is great. And then we're seeing a lot of brands focusing on what's in the bag, because frankly speaking, what's in the bag is about 95% of the impact versus the bag itself. So we really help to encourage our members to look at their ingredients, and we're seeing the results of that.
One thing that we're really excited to see is the connection between nutrition and technology. And so at Ollie, we're really excited about finding ways to expand our current health screenings offerings.
Just the general humanization trend persists. It's not slowing down. While consumers might, get pulled in different directions, different types of functionalities, or whatever's trending at the moment. Overall, I think they're taking their own health and wellness desires, maybe the way they take care of themselves, the way they pay more attention to their own bodies, and they're projecting them onto their pets. So I think that's what makes pet nutrition, pet health and wellness such an interesting industry, because it's just ripe for innovation and it draws so strongly from human trends.
In the past, those trends used to kind of transition over a few years between humans and pets. Now we're really seeing it's instant, it's at the same time. It's the same pet parents that are purchasing for themselves and their pets and the whole family. So seeing those trends migrate quickly, we're well positioned to help with that.